Actually, let me see. Gianluca, could you present yourself, please? And welcome to the, let me send you the questions. Gianluca, are you hearing me?
Hello, good evening. Yes,
Good
I hear
evening.
you. My name is Gianluca Florencio, and I am an economist. I work on financial markets. Um, I love financial markets. I produce content on the Instagram about the investment and finance, personal finance, and I love help people about your finance.
That's really nice. And I guess Endo didn't present himself, yeah? I always forget to present myself.
So my turn. My name is Endomilio. I am 32 years old. I'm from Goiânia. Nowadays I'm living in Campinas, São Paulo. I'm a geologist, and that's all.
Wellington, my doppelganger. I don't know how to say this name, you know? They need to create a better word in English to say shut up.
Yeah, I agree with you. My friends, my name is Wellington. I'm just turned 30, so I'm very young yet. So I'm from Guarapari, Espírito Santo. And my job, I work as a receptionist at a hotel. And it really has been a pleasure to be here with you guys, share experience and improve our skills. So that's it.
That's really good. And how about you, Carolina?
Hi, I'm Carol. I'm 22 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro, and I'm an architecture student.
I will start asking the question to Isabella because she presents herself already. And she knows how TNT works, so that is easier. What kind of things inspire you? Share with us simple things that inspire you.
I think what inspired me, first of all, I am a big fan of Madonna, and I think when I watch her videos and the tour sessions, I think that's one thing that inspires me. And the another thing I think is to go to the gym when I make exercises. It's something that cheers me up. So I think that there are two things that I could imagine now that inspire me.
That's really good. And how about you, Gianluca? While you guys are answering, I am thinking about my answer.
Well, things inspire me. I think so to see people in the financial markets, people, great players in the market did to get where they arrived. People like Warren Buffett, etc.
Yeah, you're really a person that I like this. Yeah, your job, your area.
Yes, I love.
That's really good. And you, Wellington, what inspire you?
For me, I don't know how to say. I think is the day after, uh, a big problem, because sometimes we just think give up and that we're, you know, uh, no, terrible things happen all the time, but sometimes we think we will not be able to go through that situation, and the day after this trouble is something amazing, because you can see that you is still live, and you have strength to face every problem. So to me is that, there is some poem in this situation.
Yeah, I got the point. And how about you, Carol?
Talking about professional life, I have a lot of artifacts that inspires me. But about life in general, demonstrations of empathy and affection, even if small. I don't know if you probably saw it. It was viral video this week of a nurse talking in signs with a patient that was in intensive COVID therapy, and it was one of these videos that you just see and is inspired by the attitudes.
Yeah. I guess to me, what inspires me, I like to see people when they achieve something, even the small ones, when they achieve something, the way that we be, we stay when we achieve something that we want a lot, or even though a simple thing, I guess that is really good. And I like to help people, mainly when it's sharing my knowledge, something that the person think that they cannot do, and I can somehow help them. And I guess it's because of this I'm here on TNT. And you, Endo?
Yeah, yeah, I think the same, Sometimes I think in the past, I I, I, I thought something like, to achieve a big goal, a huge goal. So, but nowadays I'm thinking more in little small things, like some maybe when when I'm talking with my grandma, and hearing about some her histories, it's very beautiful, Now seems like now I can appreciate, to listen this history. So it's good for me, and I really feel excited to stay with her.
Please keep going with the yeah, third question.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make the another question, guys. So what kind of thing, what comes up in your mind when you think about little things matter, this sentence, this quote? What do you think about? Who wants to start this question? Isabella?
Little things that matter. I think when you do something good to another person, like give it her or him a present, or just do something good to the person that you're talking to. Um, I think to be in contact with the nature also. Um, that for me is one thing that really matters, and people take it for granted. Um, what more? I think be around my family also. I think that is things that on a daily basis we take them for granted, but when we lost it, we only appreciate it when we lost those kind of things.
Yeah, excellent. How about you, Gianluca?
So I believe in the gospel a lot. I don't know if you guys have a religion, but I believe a lot. And one little thing that I think matter and makes a difference is so to pray for someone.
You're muted, Endo.
You are motivated.
Yeah, I'm sorry. How about you, Carolina?
I think that sometimes we're just so obsessed with something, with like achieving some goal, some big goal, that we just ignore the bunch of things, good things that are happening with us. And like well said, sometimes we're trying to achieve a big goal, but we ignore like the small goals that we achieving in this path that are also important.
Yeah, awesome. How about you, Wellington?
I agree with Carolina because I think some days ago we have a meeting here, and I had a question that uh, says, "What do we still not achieve to be happy? That would be you happy, you know?" And it's something similar to this question uh, uh, because for me, to be happy is not about things, stuff, you know. It's about little part of the life, you know, little things. And because if you expect for something to be happy, you know, uh, maybe this kind of day just don't will come. We have to be happy today with the people that is near of us. So for me, is that, you know, it's something um, like that's my picture, my screen is my daughter. She's loved me, and I can see the love in her eyes. So it's something amazing to me. It's something when I just no kidding with her. It's something amazing. I just make my jokes, and my joke is not funny, but she laughed, and for me, is that so amazing to me, you know?
Yeah, wonderful answer. How about you, Well?
So to me, I was thinking, I used to be part of a program from Rotary called Interact to Teenagers, and we did some volunteer work, but there were also usual activity that we did. It's free hugs day, and we did this on our school, and so many people, was so happy after receiving a hug and this day that it was such simple thing that some people they just say that you made my day by giving me a hug because I had a very stressful. I did not receive a hug for a while, so it's a really small thing that we can do, that can change. Be kind with the other, be polite, ask how is this person, be really interested in the other, that can just make the world of this person and make them happy, like sometimes our family does it for us, like Wellington's daughter, but sometimes we have our friends or even strangers can do this.
Yeah, man, it's totally about it. It's totally about it. And the most interesting stuff is that any person, answer it in this way, in their own way. It's very interesting how the people feel, how any person feel, the world. And it's beautiful to know about it. I totally agree with you. Sometimes we kind of agree with Carolina as well. Sometimes we don't know how to live the process. The process. You only point or fix the main goals, that you achieve, and main points, but we don't see and they pay attention in the process. So it's totally about it. So let's move forward. The next question is, sometimes the hurry of the life avoid us to appreciate amazing details of life. How can we handle it? Do you have any strategy to deal with? Jean-Luc, please.
Well, it's too hard. We all have busy routines, but I think taking 5 or 10 minutes a day to do absolutely nothing, and nothing means without a cell phone to makes reflecting and observing some details around us and thinking also helping.
Great. How about you, Wellington?
I think sometimes we worry so much because uh, we are we are uh, became we are, I don't know how to say, uh, we are became aware for something that we don't we don't know what it is. We are expecting something in the future. We are save money for someday and forget about the things, the little things, like the last question. And for me, I just uh, uh, I just forget everything, and I go for some beat or some place to buy something or talk with someone and just forget the problem because I have to live my life. And we have to look to ourselves, and think about ourselves more than our problems, our job, and yeah, that's it. And I have something amazing as well because uh, I think the best feeling that I feel was the feeling of help other people and see the um the pleasing eyes. It's something amazing. When when you're feeling sad, try to help other people. uh it is amazing.
Yeah, good. How about you, Isabella?
I think there's some kind of person that handles it better than others, but my strategy is always to stop for a minute, take a deep breath, and just some yoga or go to the gym, as I said before. But I think you have to distract yourself with things that you like to do. For example, listen to music, cook, or things like that. I think it's a good strategy to handle with depression and the hurry of life.
Yeah, amazing. How about you, Carolina?
Therapy has helped me in this way to keep my feet on the ground and realize the good things that happen to me, especially in those chaotic pandemic days. And also there are some books or you can use any notebooks that the goal is to write a little bit every day about something good that has happened in your day, and it can help you to realize these things.
Awesome. Uh, and you, well.
You know, I just turn off my mind. I try to by listening to music, watching something, or just sleeping, eating, anything that, disconnect me a little. Because I guess sometimes it's not good to be to pressure ourselves that go back to the normal life. Sometimes we just need to disconnect and forget everything our problems. I know that it will not solve, but at least it will make us um, feel less pressure to handle with the day by day with the routine. Because when you relax, we can think better and resolve your problems.
Yeah, amazing. I think the same, maybe disconnect. In my case, I like to walk away, and sometimes watch an inspirational movie, about how to overcome and good histories, in the past. And I'm thinking about what Carolina says about the books, and about Isabella as well, the meditate, because we are living in a hurry, you forget that the world is very big, and we have a lot of good things to do. So we forget that you can read, we forget that we can know another place, even around us, walk in the street, look for another way, for example, walk in a different street, going at the same point. That's it, to feel and to, live a different things. That's it. So let's move forward. The 5th question is there something that you thought was silly and small, but nowadays you think it's important? Maybe some quote or counsel you had, or anything. Isabella, please.
As Carol said, in this pandemic situation, I think the things are getting worse, and I miss so much to be around my friends and to be around people in general. So, like going to work or going to the college is something that, as I mentioned before, also we took for granted because it was on a daily basis there. We could see each one anytime that we wanted, but now we don't have that anymore. So I think it was something small for me before, and I miss so much to be around people and to see people going and arriving every time. So I think it's something that I thought it was silly and small, and now I miss that.
Yeah, amazing. How about you, Gianluca?
Well, certainly the advice of older people when we are very young is about studying. I think studying is a advice that we always listen to, and the younger we are, the less seriously we take it. But when we mature, it may even become something pleasurable for someone. And we see the importance of studies when we mature. Yes.
Yeah, amazing. How about you, Wellington?
Sorry, I didn't get the question. There's some word in the question. Can you explain that?
Yeah, yeah, I will do it again. Is there something that you thought was silly and small, but nowadays you think is important? Maybe some quote or counsel you had, something like this. Anything?
It's like something that I don't use to like in the past, and now I like
Yeah,
or I
yeah,
do. Okay. I think to relate with my parents, because when I was younger, I used to think that my parents my parents don't had the same thought that I had that time, no. And it's more easy to go away from they than just agree or still stay there. So, but now I understand that it is important relate with them, because they love me like I love my daughter, and it doesn't matter if they don't think like me. It's about love, and it makes me happy. And yeah, that's it.
yeah. How about you, Carolina?
like Isabella said about meeting people, for me, it's about having a me time and taking journey off time. Like I've always done this, but I've never realized how much I need this to right now. That there are so many things. Even if I'm home, there are so many things happening and coming to me. So sometimes I just need to turn it all off and ignore everything and everyone and appreciate this.
Yeah. And you, well.
You know, to me, I really miss meet people, and I do this now by TNT. But something that I thought it was small, but some months ago, I was thinking about my life, doing some courses about self-knowledge, and I have to write a lot of my past. And something that was, you know, I thought it was something silly or small, but hanging out alone. I did this for the first time. I was like 23, I don't know, no, 22, something like this. And after I have done this, I lose the afraid of doing some kind of things on my life, you know, some changes. I guess it was something small, but that made a big changing. I always like to change, to experiment, to enjoy different stuffs. Because of this, I like different styles, I like a lot of things. And but sometimes we get afraid of try something new. And when I went to a party alone the first time, it was something that was really exciting. You know, it was strange at first, but now I get used it. But it is something that sometimes we think it's small, you know, but it isn't, you know. Go out, hang out to a party, go to the cinema alone, and just enjoy yourself. It's something that we think it is small, but we learn to, you know, love ourselves more than the usual. That, you know, how we should.
Yeah, man, it's very hard to do it, you know, to face yourself because, you know, it's what we're trying to do, you know, at home. You know, how you stay alone, you know, thinking a lot of thinking, reading a lot of problem around the world. So many bad news, you know, so it's very hard. In my case, you know, when I was young, I used to play acoustic guitar, and you know, I only want to play what I like. But you know, the time's passing, and I start to see and understanding that the people want to, you know, to listen beautiful songs and and I know how to play. So you know, sometimes I play some songs just to see the people appreciating, you know. So it's good because I know how to do something, and the people want to know that thing, you know, want to listen, you want to see this thing. So it's good. Why not, you know? And I learned that I could do it, and I'm doing. It's good, you know. What for me was a great learning. Yes. So let's go to the next question. Imagine the forest, animals, the sea, snow, waterfalls, elements of nature. Why do you think nature has the incredible capacity to taught us? What's the beautiful about her? Wellington.
So I think we have we have this kind of easy way to connect with the nature because I don't know how to explain that. I think anyone can explain this, but no, sometimes you just stay there and look at the ocean and think about the future, you think about the past and your plans, and it just make you feel good, you know, something amazing, I think, because it's kind of like Isabella said, a meditation, you know, and you don't think about the others, you think it's like you are looking to yourself, and you are seeing uh, inside of you. So it's nice. It's like uh, you are know who you are exactly, and this nature had this power of connecting with us. Uh, you know, with the sky, with the forest, with the ocean, everything in the nature is nice. It's beautiful.
Yeah, this question is hard. I would like to hear some insights. What do people think about? What do you think, Carolina?
Well, if you are religious, maybe you can associate it with God. I don't know, but I think it's also peaceful, and as well said, it gives us the opportunity to look to ourselves.
Amazing. And you, Isabella?
I think the nature has the incredibly capacity to touch us because from my point of view, I see things in the nature happening at the same time as we humans do. Like in a certain way, the nature has a flow, and that is different from uh, us humans. Like they don't do harmful things. They just like birds flying and all those stuff. They are living in a separately way from the human. I don't know how to explain that. It's a very tough question, but something like that. But I think it's so beautiful, the nature, and as Wellington said, it gives us peace.
Good. Yeah. How about you, Luca? Gianluca?
So I think the first thing is not to have the pollution, the noise of a city, and the abundance of nature come us even more with sea, waterfall. I imagine it would be out of São Paulo, then I would be traveling something that also carry a lot of peace.
Yeah, amazing. How about you, Well?
I totally agree with what Isabella said. Like nature has his own time, it is a different world and everything flows so well that it's something like the others does not exist. We humans does not exist in this world.
Yes,
And
that's what I was talking about. I was trying to search for the right words.
yeah, but I got totally your point. And we can just admire, and see how the work is alive. No matter if we are here or not, the world will still. Sometimes when we say, about the end of the world will not end ever. They will adapt us. I don't know. And I guess I really like to see. I really like to going to the beach and sometimes just to sit in the beach and see the sea and listen to the waves and just relax, and forget about everything. Sometimes we can, because of the sun, we cannot do this so much, but it's something really good.
Yeah, amazing answers. Because, I don't know the reason that I made this question because it's very hard, even for me. I'm geologist, and I'm thinking, that sometimes I'm doing my geological mappings, and sometimes I feel so happy, so peaceful doing it. only with myself, alone, in the forest. So I don't know what I feel, something like I connect with the nature. I don't know why. I don't have any, tip. Don't have nothing. But hearing your answer, I'm thinking that it's the it's opportunity that we have to see the things through children eyes, a kind of mystery at the same time, surprise, like a new things. I don't know why, I'm thinking about it right now. It's a kind of a new things, with you have the opportunity to feel what you are living. I don't know, nature has this power. It's hard. I don't know. It's for you.
Can I add something?
Yeah,
You
for
were
sure.
talking about, I guess the sounds that they have in the nature are so pure. And there is a tour that people do in, I don't know how to say, I forget, eucalypto. I don't know how to say this in English. Forests, because almost there are no animals. So it's really silent, a total silence. So some people go to these, there are some farms that have only eucalyptus, and you stay there like meditating or just with the sound of silence. Some people say that it's sometimes annoying with the silence around you, but some people like this. Maybe one day I will try it, being completely silent.
Good, amazing. Man, I'm really, crazy with this question because I will looking for the answer. I'm kind of psychology and something like this, anthropology, and try to find this answer. So let's go to the next question. What do you do to make the world better? Gianluca.
Okay, starting with knowledge and education. I share my knowledge on my Instagram, talk about the subject that I like and study, which I already talked about here. So take knowledge to the largest number of people. I also participate in two NGOs, one in the area of financial education for university students and young, and the other more focused on helping vulnerable families like children and the homeless people and this like this.
Oh, great. And you, Isabella?
I try to do good things to people, respect them, um, and do some charity. I think like when people are needing, are gathering money from the others to help people who have poor people or uh, people who are hungry at the streets. I always try to give them some money or clothes or things like that. I think that's the way that I try to do the world a better place.
Amazing. And you, Wellington?
Um, so about the nature, I think I I don't throw things in the natural street or something like that. And by the way, when I see people doing this kind of thing, I feel so angry, because it's something terrible. And about the relationships or about to be polite, I think um, I try to be more um, kind with people and treat people better, even if the people are not polite, because I work in a place where people use. I used to see people that is not, the polite people that sometimes think they are better than you because they have more money, they have a more famous family. But even that, I don't trade this in the same, because it's about me. It's not about and I think I am doing my best. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's the most important. How about you, Carolina?
I am involved with some projects in my city community to take architecture for children from public schools, and also to help to give more recognisements to the not so touristic neighborhoods of Rio de Janeiro, because mostly people come only to see the Zona Sul, the beaches and those things, but to help the communities of the other neighborhoods that also have a lot of things to show and deserves attention as well.
Amazing, amazing. And you, well?
I guess TNT is one of the things that I do, but I try to not about the trash that we make, I don't know if make, but I try to not throw trash in the streets and this kind of things. Like I guess Wellington said as well, that I am really mad when I see people doing this, because you can take with you for some minutes in your pocket or in your bag and put in the right place, and it really helped the world. And I don't know what more. I try to not destroy our environment, because we just have this planet. If we destroy it, we will be destroying us, actually, not the world. As I have said before, the world will still, with or without us. And how about the other guys? How it was the conversation? Really reflexive. Who would you like to talk? Go on, Marcos.
Me?
Yeah, you are with your microphone open, so.
Today I try to be a good leader, but my guys, I love it all, and I try to be a leader in my room. So everyone try to be a good person. Try to recycle the the plastic and the water, and that's it.
So how it was for you being a leader? It was a small or a big thing?
It's like it's a pleasure, but my English it's so terrible. But I tried.
Yeah.
Come on, they did a great job.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
Thank you.
If the guys are saying, I believe on them. And for you, Vinicius, how it was your first meeting?
Well, was very good. I like to be here with you, and I learn a lot of things. Just listen the other people in the room, and the conversation was a high level conversation, because we talk about nature, about universe, about love, about care, about small things, who is important, and to be kind, to be gentle. And it was a very high level conversation for me.
That's really good. TNT at 10 p.m. it's always this way, we call the therapy moment sometimes, because are these subjective topics that we bring, But it's this way. We are here to talk, to exchange ideas and discuss. Guys, we are running out of time. Actually, we should have finished 1 minute ago. And I just want to say to you guys, please feel the feedback that you will receive and give to us some topics that you would like to see here. Can be these subjective topics or not, can be sometimes happy ones, you know, to sleep really well. And tomorrow is Friday, it's holiday, but we will have happy hour. So you can come here, schedule there on the site. There is a button, a specific button to happy hour. It starts at 10 p.m. and there is no time to end. And also you can join us on the Telegram chat and follow us on the YouTube channel that I don't have now the link, but it's okay. You can find really easier by eAprendi searching. And there you can check if you were here on the main room, how it was you. Some people don't like to see, but sometimes it's good to see how you are doing speaking in English. I used to put the automatic subtitles to see if I'm saying correctly, and the YouTube can identify, you know. Sometimes it works, sometimes not. And don't forget, we are living during a pandemic time. Stay home if you can, wash your hands, wear masks, take care of your parents, of your friends, because the things are not easier, and it will still for a couple of times if we do not do our part, you know. And I guess that is all. You guys would say something more?
Yeah, they recycle the plastic and the water.
Yeah. We should not throw plastic in the water and recycle them because of the turtles. Remember, I don't know how to say canudos, but always forget them. And again, that is all. Good evening, guys, and see you tomorrow.
Thank you
Bye,
very
guys.
Thank you,
much.
guys. Bye bye.
Thank
Hi,
you.
everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Bye bye.
you.
You. Bye
Nice to
bye.
meet you.
Bye bye.